Alright, hello and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. Last time we made it to folsense, just barely. We haven't even really gotten out of the train yet, so... The trio learns the name of the phantom town they're heading to, folsense. As the train is nearing the station, only inky blackness can be seen through the window. Feeling uneasy, Layton and the others steady themselves so they prepare to venture into folsense. Yeah, so, we're here, there's no music or anything. So, yeah.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Ooh, voice acting.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
I like the, scary noises
These must be pictures of the town.
that they're playing.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
I guess you're an archaeologist, you can eyeball that kind of thing, right? This is when time's actually coming into play.
Wow, how do you know?
Oh, is he gonna explain that?
Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you know.
Once again, they're just giving I'm just giving the same commentary they say right away, so cool.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot.
I mean, you never actually do it on camera, so...
Well, we'd best press on.
Cutscene. Yeah, the fact that paintings are the pictures sold is kind of plot important. You see, at the very least a hint.
What on earth?
And that too.
Professor, what was that?
Let's go.
It happens, you know. You've never had that happen to you?
Oh my.
Oh, I kind of got something.
Oh, what's that?
They are kind of tripping a little bit. That is a thing.
Just what is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange.
He looks angrily at the clock. Folsense Station. Minutes after Professor Layton, Luke, and Flores arrive in Folsense, the rundown train station transforms into a gleaming, ornately decorated building right before their eyes. What caused the sudden change to the station's appearance?
Following rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town.
Who are you, narrator lady?
But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Like, is that ever explained? Once again, we quit right before the transition. That's fine. Whatever. Chapter 4, The Phantom Town of Folsense. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, huh? Yeah, okay, so this is when the game gets good here. This is when things take off. This is when the atmosphere of the game really takes off. It's like something from a horror novel. I find the place unsettling too. We mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian box. Professor Luke and Flora decide to walk around the town. Yeah, like I wanted to do stuff like talk to Granny Earlton, but that's some stuff that's gonna happen later. Also, we got some of this to catch up on too, I just noticed. Mr. Anderson's memories. I finally spoke with Mr. Anderson and decided the livestock competition. It seems his mother-in-law had searched for the Elysian box before her passing, but Mr. Anderson doesn't know why she was so intent on finding the box. It's clear to me now that the Elysian box and drop zone are inextricably linked to each other, though I don't yet fully understand why. Rumors of a phantom town. This is all stuff I should have read before earlier, but it's... I feel like we're already past this anyways, so it's fine. Thanks to Luke, the livestock competition concluded as planned, but on a separate note, the most recent rumors I've heard in Dropzone concern a mysterious phantom town only accessible with the Military Express. Once we're back on the train, I'd like to give the interior another thorough examination to see if there might not be some kernel of truth within this rumor. And Mr. Anderson's daughter. Back at the station, I noticed a large group of people bidding farewell to a young woman boarding our train all by herself. I'm sure she was none other than Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya, but she was traveling alone. She didn't seem apprehensive at all. Now she seemed quite focused on the task at hand. I do wonder though, why is she set out on her own and where is she headed? I think we'll see her here later. The rest will leave for tomorrow, next video. Parcel. Oh, fine running into you here. Hello, hi, howdy, and all that. Hey, you're the mailman. Yep, I got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder people always seem so on edge here. Well, it's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail. Oh, you deliver the letters all the way out here? I sure do, and I got a schedule to keep while doing it. So on the night I'll be off. See you around. And see our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for mail delivery. Wait, but how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible. You may think so, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Bronze statue appears to be well cared for. Like, already there's a very strong sense of the tone the game has set. Wow, the electricity bill for this place must be huge. Oh. The handrails here bespeak a level of polish. Okay, I think we just gotta head deeper in, which I'm glad to do. Oof. You're alright there, Flora. You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something. Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. Professor Luke and Flora decide to seek out a hotel. So, is this going to be a puzzle? Like, which building's the hotel? Or is it just, okay, I don't remember this. Let's try them left to right. Or, okay, it's all just a prompt for a puzzle. 61 where's the hotel, 30 picker hats, I was right. I think I know the answer already, but in front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of the 4 is supposedly the local hotel, although it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is a hotel. Can you figure out which of the 4 buildings is a hotel? If you look at, like, my pen size is too thick for me to really draw it out, but this one, the letters to hotel are all in this one, so it's gotta be C, right?
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
It's just a covert sign, I guess, which doesn't seem like good advertising. But that's right, the windows and door of the building C spelled out the word hotel. Can you see that from... We got ingredient tree and fluff, that's exciting. Can we see that from... Okay, we don't get to see it. Yeah. How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. I think with a little rest I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up? Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor. Do you think Flora's gonna be alright? She's fine. We'll learn more with that later, but she is fine. I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from her long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. Flora's left. Professor Luke decided to explore the strange new town. The music here too is on point. What's up with you, Poindexter? Krantz. Good evening, Stars. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. Okay, well, thanks for that, Krantz. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Folsense. The illusion box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by. I'm sure of it. Do you think whoever stole the illusion box might be hiding here as well? It's still too early to tell. But I'll know if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the illusion box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor. You can kind of see it in the third building there. Oh, here we go. Mark my words, Samuel, it's here in this town. I can guarantee that. You're to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once. Got it? Come on, Uncle. You really think it's everything people say it is? Oh no, kinda sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking. Okay, you need to blow a gasket. I'm going. Are they looking for the box too? What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It would appear that they too are on the hunt for something. Look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? Oh, I remember that vaguely. It's some variety of strange books. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about town. Let's get out of this crazy car. What's this symbol on it? Let's have a look. It's a ram. Oh, goat, whatever. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. Whatever it is, it gives me the willies, but I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say with the book locked up tight as it is, isn't it? Still, the symbol is very intriguing. Say, Professor, maybe someone in that antique shop over there can tell us something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. I don't remember that. I will say there's a lot of... This game's plot is a lot more detailed in the first one, and there's a lot of little details that I don't remember the precise nature of. Beluga search. Beluga seems to be working Samuel like a dog, sending him all over town in a frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret train connected to Folsense, but it's clear that this item is very important to him. What could it be? Professor Luke decided to visit the local antique shop. Also, where is Granny Rattleton going to be in here? Because there's a bunch of puzzles I need to catch up on. But I guess that's all for later. Okay, what's the deal with the old diary, first off? I feel like we might spend the rest of this episode just checking out stuff in the trunk. Oh, I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but our presence changed all that. As Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are either naturally polite or fawning toward me. But this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like anyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. Well, that's something we'll learn more about later. Alright, we got, that. We've got that. How does this work? Like, if I just put this, like, here. So I don't really know how to use the brick, but let's see what happens here.
Snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
Like, will he be pulled towards the light bulb, or do we have to put it in between him and something else? And if so, how do we get him to walk into it? Oh, okay, he does go towards it. And there you go, then he runs into a wall. Beautiful. That's,
I'm starting to look pretty good, huh?
Okay, you're not sounding pretty good, but sure. Our goal's 18 now? So, like, if I can figure out how to use the brick to make him walk, like, one extra step, that would be good. But you know what? We'll leave it at that for now. We got one extra. That's good. We've made a day's progress. Nobody's asking for anything, but let's just, it's mild, it's relaxing. Let's just go like this. Let's see what happens. This probably isn't going to be anything, I just want to see. Nope. Let's, just try some combinations here, like... There's 3 different combinations of like this and 2 other things. And let's try this, and if this is nothing, then it's gonna be nothing. Alright, well. I guess just random guessing is not gonna get us anywhere there, so... Alright, there's a bit of a distraction. Maybe, you know what, we have enough time. We'll go into here, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, look who it is. Inspector Chalmy, where did you come from? I took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After doing some field work in Dropzone, I was able to deduce that this town and the illusion box are linked. Dr. Schrader stockpiled quite the stack of research on the illusion box. The criminal in pursuit have more likely than not, killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. Oh, it's a solid bit of reasoning there. Didn't expect that from the inspector. Hey, did you say something, lad? Oh, no, sir, not a word. Because I got no time for idle chit-chat. I got a murderer to catch and a cart back to London. Come on, Barton, we're leaving. I like how Barton always shows up just here to be like, here. I mean, yes, sir. Well, thank you, Barton. There's this man, Dawson. Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Illusion Box? Oh, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. The second is Chalmy. The first is someone else, or maybe Chalmy was the first and someone else was the second, but... The third. Those 2 detectives you saw were just asking about it, and half an hour ago there's a young lady. Oh, I think that it might just be Katya. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she is quite the beauty. It's a weird thing to say, man. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that just seemed familiar. Yeah, that's Katya. And the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forget who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. The thing never was in folsense. Might be worth checking at the Herzen Museum. Or might we find this museum? Just look for the Just look for the big building in the middle of town a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. So extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. and be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, fair enough. Would you mind if I take a look at the... I'm trying to read too fast. Would you mind if I take a look at the book you've got there? Maybe I'm not trying to read too fast. Maybe my brain's just pudding. Feel free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work, and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol seems, though it's no significance I'm aware of. I must confess what drew my eye to the bookbird's locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so I might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble upon. That doesn't seem like a good lock, but sure. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? This is my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man. Got a diary key. Each key unlocks another old diary chapter. Can't we just use the same key for every lock if any key works? Geez, too bad we didn't find more about that book in there. Certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum. Professor and Luke decide to visit the Herzen Museum. And does it unlock? It does unlock another thing. So yeah, I don't know why we didn't just use that one key in every lock, but that's standard for games, you know? One key, one lock. Don't ask any questions. Next time we'll start, I guess, by reading, if I remember, hopefully, we'll start by reading 8 diary entries, jeez, and an old diary entry. So, a lot of reading to start off tomorrow. We didn't really have much in the way of puzzles today, and doesn't look like we'll have much in the way of puzzles tomorrow, but that's just how this game paces itself sometimes. I'm fine with it. I'm more for the story than anything, but I mean the puzzles are good too. But that's all for later. For now, as always, we'll end it here, and thank you for watching.